With a tropical storm hurling towards southern Florida, the Coast Guard braces for impact.
But I'd tell you the biggest lesson learned is they're very unpredictable.
In Clearwater, the team battles the elements to reach a seriously injured mariner.
Notices to airmen, warning, temporary flight restriction is in effect.
And in Miami, the boat crew confronts the storm head-on as they attempt to tow a vessel through treacherous seas.
This is to get somewhere.
The Florida Peninsula, a hotbed for Mother Nature's fury. Here, every day, the brave men and women of the Coast Guard's busiest boat and air stations vigilantly patrol nearly 2 million square miles of turbulent waters, protecting the public from the dangerous elements and preventing foreign threats and illegal drugs from reaching our shores. America's southern waters are protected by Coast Guard Florida.
Did you get the message to bring O2?
I got 2 extra tanks, sir.
All right, cool, man.
My name's Randy Lopez. I'm an aviation survival technician 2nd class and a rescue swimmer at Air Station Clearwater. We just got a call for a medevac. There's a 36-year-old male having chest pain off of a freighter. It's 180 miles off the coast of Jacksonville. It's gonna take us 3 to 4 hours to get out there. It's gonna be a long night.
Tower from Coast Guard Rescue 6036, ready for departure.
You goggled us there or no?
I've goggled.
Be a dark one tonight, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My name is Lieutenant Brian Hoyt. I'm an aircraft commander at Air Station Clearwater. Weather wasn't bad, but there was no moons, no illumination, so the goggles weren't very helpful.
Oh boy, it'll be a long night. Yep. Hopefully the sky is in fact ambulatory. It'll be quick and dirty.
It's 180 miles offshore, so it took us 2.5 to 3 hours to get there.
See, that's him right down there, that little dot?
Big enough. I think that's
Yeah, that's gotta be him. Do they speak English on the crew? Oh, that's a good call, I don't know. There's the last boat that I went to, they didn't speak English. You want me to try to call them? Yeah, let's call them. Please speak English.
Overseas Amber Mar from Coast Guard helicopter. We're ready to give you your voice brief.
Yes, Coast Guard helicopter is overseas Amber Mar. Can you repeat the message, ma'am?
Not getting that.
I'm having trouble understanding what
I am too. That's the patient. Walk.
Requesting to know if the patient is able to walk.
Can you repeat the message, sir?
Can the patient walk?
Yes, ma'am, he can walk.
All right.
The captain didn't speak very good English and was kind of having a hard time understanding what we were saying. So we didn't have a very clear guidance once we got on scene.
We're going to send a trail line down. You can hold on to the trail line and use that to guide the basket down.
Can proceed, sir?
Is he saying okay?
No, he doesn't know what you're talking about, sir.
Sure you don't want to send me down with the trail line, sir, and figure everything out? That might be helpful, dude, actually. It's a good idea. Yeah, we could probably do that one.
We didn't want to just throw a line down there and lower a basket to a crew that wasn't proficient, which is why I decided, hey, maybe I should go down there and get things settled before we just go into hoisting.
So it'll be a harness with Randy, and then we'll retrieve with the trail line. I like it. There's really not a lot of room on the boat. No, it's not.
There was a lot of obstacles and a lot of platforms, not a lot of deck. Believe it or not, on a big tanker.
What do you guys see down there? Best spot, he's got a circle painted right there, right where it says winch.
We found a about 10-foot circle on the left side bow. That looked like our best opportunity to get the basket and the swimmer down.
You good to go over there? Farmer's ready. Let's do it. Roger, I have target in sight. Farmer's going up in handicap. Farmer's going down.
Roger.
Seeing such a large boat up close at night with no moon, and you've got someone dangling from the helicopter, and you've also got someone whose life you're trying to save on deck. You can't really even describe it, but when you're over that boat, it gets real in a hurry.
Easy right. Easy right. Hold. Hold.
On target.
Retrieving swimmer.
A attempting to get the rescue swimmer on the boat wasn't successful as we thought it might be.
And bring the swimmer back up into the cabin. We worried about obstacles there?
I went lost target.
Okay. So why don't you try nose and lift a little bit?
Okay.
Might be able to see that mast a little better.
The hoist itself was kind of a challenging hoist because as you'd come up to the very front of the vessel, there was really no reference point.
Let's try it again. Checking swimmer. Swimmer's ready.
Bring me right back up if you're not comfortable.
Roger. Swimmer's going up and out of the cabin for load check. Load check complete. Swimmer's going down. Easy forward right. Forward right. Easy forward. Easy forward. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Abort the hoist.
Roger, coming off.
With the darkness and that small of a hoisting platform, they couldn't get me on the ship. We tried 2 times. We just couldn't make it happen.
All right, let's rethink this. I say give the basket with the trail line a go. You think they can get the trail line?
I think they'd understand.
I'll just pass it to them real quick.
After the second attempt of that, we opted to just attempt a basket with trail line.
Overall from the Coast Guard.
Yes, sir.
When we first spoke to the captain, he didn't understand English very well, but they put somebody else on who understood better. They were very helpful.
We're going to send a trail line down with a basket.
Yes, sir. Copy.
All right, I'm ready. I have target in sight. Trail line's going down. Roger, holding right 40. Hold. Trail line's going down.
The hoisting platform was so close to the edge of the ship.
Trail line's on deck.
It's kind of difficult to get into where we wanted to be.
Basket's going outside the cabin door.
Roger.
Basket's going down. Easy forward. Easy forward. Basket's on deck.
I was pretty happy that we were able to get that basket down because we really don't want to put the swimmer in harm's way if we don't have to.
Survivor's inside the basket. Take the load. Taking the load.
Roger.
And when he was in the basket, I took controls. I moved off the boat.
Basket's clear of the vessel, clear slide, easy back and left.
Roger.
Easy back and left.
I heard him being hoisted up, so I knew he was safe.
Bringing Survivor inside the cabin. Survivor is inside the cabin.
It was extreme relief that we can just get airborne again and head towards the hospital.
How's everyone doing?
Good. Good man.
U.S. Coast Guard, overseas Ambermar.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. Please take care of our ship engineer and thank you very much, sir.
Very welcome.
Once we got him inside the cabin, my rescue swimmer started to do all his checks on him to make sure he was okay.
What happened?
My heart, I feel like it is breathing.
Okay.
And when I breathe in and breathe out, I feel the hurt.
On the way back to the hospital, I just monitored his vitals and put him on some oxygen and just make sure he was stable the whole way back.
What's our ETA to the hospital? 50 minutes. Thank you.
It always feels good to rescue someone, and did it successfully and safely.
That was exciting. I might not sleep tonight. Easy down. This is looking good.
He told me thank you like 4 or 5 times. Tell the whole crew thank you, because he saw us trying to hoist 2 or 3 times, and I think he knew like this is pretty dangerous. So he was very thankful. That's always nice.
It's a Piper Arrow, white and green.
We have pretty crappy visibility.
Visibility was so poor, it's possible we could have flown past them and not seen them.
Keep a sharp look at it.
Thanks. My name's Randy Lopez. I'm an aviation survival technician, 2nd class, and I'm a rescue swimmer at Air Station Clearwater, Florida. Today, we're going out to Sunshine Motocross Track in Clearwater just to practice for an upcoming race and just have some fun. You ready, dude? High five. Going with my dad, Leonard, and my son, Ian, and I enjoy spending time with them, especially at the dirt bike track, just doing guy stuff, so it's gonna be a really good time.
I'm gonna get some snacks together. Let's see here. I'm Natasha Lopez, and I'm Randy's wife. Okay, so how's work been, Rand?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah?
I had a medevac 3 nights ago. It was really dark out, so it was kind of a sketchy hoist.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, I ended up just putting a basket with a trail line down. The guy got in it and took him to the hospital.
Oh, everything worked out good?
Yeah, it was good.
I worry a lot about Randy when he's at work. Be safe, no injuries.
Try.
I know that he's really confident in what he does and he loves it, but it is nerve-wracking when they're out there in the middle of the night on those rescues.
Ready, Shredder?
But I know he's meant to be doing what he's doing.
Ready to go dirt bike? Let's do it. Here, bud.
My name's Leonard Lopez, and I'm Randy's dad. We just go out and have a blast every once in a while, you know, and it's good to get out and just do whatever guys do. Motocross racing, that's Randy's favorite thing to do. And I'm gonna kick back and enjoy it with his son, you know, and just watch him race around the track. We're gonna watch Daddy race. There he is. Say, go, Daddy! Nice. I'm impressed with Randy big time. You know, he got in the special unit, he just goes out and does his thing, you know, and saving people's lives. You ready, Ian? You're up. And yet he still has time to go out with his family and stuff like that. I'm very proud of him. Okay.
40 for takeoff. Ready for takeoff.
40 Air, we just received a call of a possible downed aircraft. Do you have the rescue swimmer on board, over?
I do have the swimmer on board.
My name is Robert Nelson, aviation survival technician, first class here at Air Station Clearwater, Florida. We go on training flights every day, and we'd just taken off when we were informed that there was an aircraft that had crashed.
It's a Piper Arrow, white and green. They said it's approximately 1 nautical mile offshore, over.
Hi, Roger, good copy. I wonder if we got information on possible number of people on board on the Piper.
Negative. The FAA has not gotten back to us on number of persons on board.
Hi, Roger. Guys, it may be a little bumpy the next few minutes.
Roger. Great table. Feedback in upright position.
I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Tyler Moniz. I'm an age-60 pilot here at Air Station Clearwater. We had a lot of bad weather, very low ceilings, about 500 feet, quarter-mile visibility, rain and thunderstorms. We had lightning in the area. Possible we could fly into a thunderstorm. Flying through a storm, it can be pretty violent.
Big IMC up here. It's pretty thick rain. What do you think about going over the coast and going up? That looks clear. Yeah, I like where you're going with it. I'm slowing down. My door just popped open.
So as we're flying out to sea and going through the storms, there was some pretty moderate turbulence, enough that my door actually popped open. We had to slow down and get that shut again.
In an area of precipitation off to the right.
Yeah, I saw some blanking earlier, like in the 1 o'clock position.
The weather started coming in, heavy rain. Visibility was down to about a quarter mile.
Rescue 6040, this is Sector St. Pete. Roger, be advised you're coming in weak, barely readable, over.
Hey, 61 from the 40, good afternoon. Hey, we're on scene up here. We're having bad comms with Sector. Would you be able to pass to them that we're on scene and conducting a search at this time?
61, Roger.
All right, guys, we have pretty crappy visibility out
Station
front.
247.
Yeah, so keep a sharp look out on the other side.
When we arrived on scene, we didn't see the aircraft, so we started an impromptu search.
Right now, I'd say a Victor Sierra over the top of the position.
I can say about 300 yards out, pretty clear.
Okay, that sounds good. And say, well, she's coming out to 300 feet. That'll be our new hard deck for right now.
All we knew was a downed aircraft. We didn't know how many people were on board. We really didn't know what had happened to the aircraft. We didn't know what condition it could be in. Visibility was so poor, it's possible we could have flown past them and not seen them. There's a possibility it could be a large debris field and in pretty bad shape.
I don't know if that's an island popping out or debris.
I think it's a shoal. I saw that there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be too tight for any nav guys as far as search pattern goes, so I think just doing this is snaking back and forth. So like 15 feet deep out here, so hopefully...
I got him, sir. I got him on the clear. Right off our nose right now.
All right.
Our flight mechanic located the aircraft using the sensors on board the aircraft.
They're pretty shallow water.
Yeah.
I see nobody moving out there.
All we knew was a downed aircraft. We didn't know how many people were on board. We really didn't know what had happened to the aircraft. We didn't know what condition it could be in. Visibility was so poor, it's possible we could have flown past them and not seen them.
I got him, sir. I got him on the clear.
Our flight mechanic located the aircraft using the sensors on board the aircraft.
I see nobody moving out there.
I don't either.
The first thing we're doing is we're looking at the aircraft to see if there's somebody inside the aircraft, just to make sure we're not going to miss somebody there.
We're off the right side about 2 o'clock. All right, man. How many do we have down there? Just one? Let's see one.
About a quarter mile to the shoreline, we saw a big yellow life raft, and standing next to it was the survivor.
Weird. That looks like a life raft, space blanket, backpack, everything.
Oh, yeah, he was ready. Do you want us to drop down there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Since the survivor had just been in a crash, I wanted to assess him, make sure he didn't have any additional injuries.
All right, winds, they're off the nose right now at about 20 knots. Sea, maybe about 1 foot chop. Are you ready to hoist some people, dude?
Oh, yeah.
This will be a hard deployment of the rescue swimmer from 40 feet.
Swimmer ready?
We get the hoist.
Swimmer's going down. Swimmer is halfway down. Put the swimmer in the water.
The water was very shallow. It was about maybe about 2 feet of water and 4 feet of mud. I walked over to the survivor. Of course, the first question I'm going to ask is if he's okay. He had an unexpected mechanical failure during flight. He said he skipped across the water a couple times and was able to settle it into the water, and that's how he was able to avoid any injury. To be able to walk away from a plane crash like this, in my opinion, is pretty slim, and to actually be able to crawl out of the aircraft, pull his raft out, and walk away from it, amazing, absolutely amazing.
Just call us for basket.
Roger.
Basket's going down. Basket's halfway down. Easy right hold.
The swimmer, he was telling us there was one survivor from the aircraft. The pilot was the only occupant.
Position looks good.
But he had possibly mild hypothermia just from being out in the rain for 30 or 45 minutes.
Basket's clear the water. Swim back to left 30. Basket's coming up. Swimmer's at your 0 o'clock. Roger, basket just below the cabin door. Bringing basket in the cabin. Hoist complete.
Roger, packing everything up.
You want to pick him up the basket as well?
Looks like he's packing up the life raft and everything, so probably basket would be best.
Roger.
It's in our interest to cut the raft up and ensure that it doesn't end up at sea. Another aircraft may see it or another boat may see it, and there'd be another search and rescue case, and it would turn into a very expensive case for an empty raft.
Basket's halfway up. Hoist complete. Position 2-8.
You guys could just double confirm that he was the only person on board.
Roger, will do, sir.
150.
And just confirm he's the only one.
All right, nice work, everyone. Hey, how are you?
Ed, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just great. How you feeling?
I'm cold, a little wet.
We're going to take you over to Tampa General to get you checked out. Make sure you don't have any late onset of hypothermia or anything, all right?
Yeah, I don't need to go to the hospital for hypothermia. I'm fine.
Yeah, it looked like you were pretty prepared. Where are you from?
I'm from Tennessee.
Okay, so we're not going to take you home.
Yeah.
He was pretty adamant that he didn't want to go to the hospital.
All right, so Sector gave the okay for us to take him back to the air station.
Roger.
One of the reasons I've really enjoyed this job is being able to be there for somebody if they are in trouble.
Thanks, fellas.
Absolutely.
Appreciate the lift.
Absolutely, I'm glad to say.
It wasn't exactly the way I planned to get here, but it was my ultimate destination. I appreciate it, yeah.
Most of the time when I meet somebody in a situation like this, it's the most traumatic event in their life. I need to get him inside, get him dry.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was a good case. It's always a good case to bring somebody back alive.
Is this everybody? Tropical storm Isaac, as of 1100, it's moving at 15 knots towards us. The weather tonight, it's supposed to get pretty crappy out. Northeast winds at 32 to 38 knots and becoming 36 to 46 knots, gusting around 65 knots. Seas are 9 to 11, occasional 14s, with occasional 18s tomorrow out there. MK3 Matthew Moore, United States Coast Guard, Station Miami Beach, OOD. Tropical storm is supposed to be coming out of Cuba as a Cat 1 now. Supposed to be coming into a hurricane status. So just be prepared if it does take a last-minute turn. Things may shift around, crews may be coming in, and we may be launching the boats. But as of right now, nobody's leaving. Here at station, we're preparing for heavy winds and heavy seas. All the other boats around have left, so right now we're just the only people on base holding it down. Also, right now on the way up is Marathon with 141 and 133. They should be up here in about 2.5, 3 hours. So when they get here, all hands will go down there and help them. Today we have crews from Marathon and Amarada evacuating to Station Miami Beach as a safe haven. Due to the weather and the sea state, it's not safe for them to stay at their current units. So just stand by for when they get here. Everybody will be piped down there, so everybody please come down and help out.
Yeah, seas are definitely kicking off here.
Yeah, they are.
The weather outside is deteriorating pretty quick. One trip and fall on a boat and you can find yourself in the hurt locker pretty bad.
Well, here's the briefing. 200-foot research vessel, or one of the crewmen, I guess they fell, lacerated and broke their leg. They've got protruding bone. They're about 48 hours out from medical care right now. We're in a medevac and before the major storm gets here. First bands are just starting to hit now, so we'll keep an eye on that. We'll have to divert as necessary, okay? My name is Lieutenant Tom Huntley. I'm an aircraft commander here at Air Station Clearwater. There's about a 200-foot research vessel, 70 miles direct offshore, but about 110 miles from Air Station Clearwater. We want to get out there first before the worsening weather comes in as Isaac moves north.
Right before takeoff.
Ready for takeoff.
Notice this to airmen. Warning, temporary flight restriction is in effect for the Tampa Bay area.
Not only do we have the hurricane coming up, we also have the Republican National Convention that's brought some 50,000 people into Tampa.
You're getting a warm-up for the dark and stormy tonight. People, on boats, they tuck and tail running from this thing. Tell you what, you gotta watch out. That ocean will catch you with your pants down.
The weather outside is deteriorating pretty quick. Seas offshore are kicking about 10 foot. We've got boat traffic all over the place. It's not like up in Alaska where people are always in 20-foot seas. They know how to negotiate their situations. One trip and fall on a boat and you can find yourself in the hurt locker pretty bad.
Now we got about 160 knot ground speed, which is pretty sweet.
We're boogieing pretty good right now.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I have a pretty nice headwind coming back.
Flying out there, we had a pretty stiff tailwind, about 40 knots helping us along. Further offshore we got, the wind and the sea started picking up even more.
Probably definitely can do the litter, Dave. If he just kind of tripped and stumbled and hit his knee, that's one thing, but if he fell from off a ladder or something, we're gonna be looking at putting him in the backboard.
They said he fell, and we didn't know how high he may have fell from, so I might be looking at having to do some immobilization of his neck and spine.
We got about 35 knots of wind right now, so when we're on scene, that litter may be sailing.
The hurricane's pressing up the coast. We want to get out there and get back before nightfall, before the hurricane gets any closer.
Sir, I got the vessel locked up on the flare.
Okay.
Yeah, seas are definitely kicking off here.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're taking some serious water over the bow.
Yeah, ideally I would like to put jig and the litter right on that 29 there. That seems to be the most open spot.
Yeah, crew for approach.
Ready for approach.
As we come down to 100 foot in a hover, we really see how the boat's pitching and rolling. The sea spray was coming up over the bow. I see my landing zone, but I'm just hoping that the guys up top, my life's in their hands, so I'm just hoping they're on their A game today.
We're gonna watch out for those stacks. That's our primary obstacle. I don't see any other antennas. I plan on coming down to about 80 feet or so and keep me a safe 20-foot bubble from anything.
Coast Guard 6040. Yeah, we are good from our side. We are on standby.
Roger, Captain. I'm getting ready to lower rescue sonar to your deck. Just go ahead and maintain your steady course and speed.
Roger.
And swimmers ready?
All right, target's at 2 o'clock low. You can get the hoist.
Swimmers going down. Swimmers flow the aircraft.
80 feet was our target hover altitude. For a boat hoist, it's a little high, but you don't want the helicopter blades coming anywhere near, the ship's superstructure, any sort of antennas, smokestacks.
Right 5, easy right, hold. Swimmer's climbing down off the boxes.
Am I clear?
Swimmer's okay.
The on-scene winds were about 40 knots, so I didn't put Jake exactly where I'd planned on putting him, but we got him down on top of some boxes that were nice and flat.
That deck really started pitching a lot more when I got him closer.
Yeah, they're shaking and moving, that's for sure.
Got down and was able to assess the patient and talk to some people who saw what happened. They were doing some small boat ops with another little boat, and the waves pushed the little boat up, hit him in his knee. He didn't actually take a fall.
6040 rescue swimmer. We're not going to need backboard. Just got a good detail on what happened to him. He is losing a little bit of blood. We'll just take the litter, no backboard.
And swimmer from the 40, getting the litter ready for you. We will use the trail line with us.
Good copy.
Trail line's going out the door. Trail line's going down.
In order to stop the trail line from sailing all over the place, I used several weight bags on the end of it.
Swimmer has the trail line. Litter's going down. Easy right. Litter's on deck. We're disconnecting the litter.
One thing that I'm thinking about right now is just fuel. Because of the heavy winds, I don't know exactly how long we're going to be on scene, and we're going to have a headwind on the way back, so I'm constantly calculating how much fuel we have, what kind of time we have on scene, and also where can we take the survivor once we have him on board.
They're coming up now.
He really got his leg wrapped up pretty good.
And for Dave up there, just be careful with his knee and the cable when you're bringing him in the cabin. He's in right much pain.
Good copy.
And bear hook's going down. And swimmer has the bear hook. Ready for pickup. Prepare to take the load. Hold. Take the load.
The survivor looked a little anxious on his way up. Obviously, he was in pain. It looked like he had a bone sticking out of his leg.
Bring a patient inside the cabin.
Getting somebody into the back of the helicopter in a litter can be a little difficult. It's a pretty large rescue device, and we're in a helicopter. It's not that big.
The patient is inside the cabin. Your bear hook's going down. Bear hook's halfway down. Bear hook's holding about 10 feet off the vessel. Put the hoist.
Roger.
Bear hook's coming up. It's sailing too much. We're going to get it on deck.
The bear hook was sailing all over the place.
I'm just going to throw a weight bag on here.
We're going to put a couple of weight bags on the bear hook and send it back down.
Roger.
Bear hook's going door. Bear hook's going down. Bear hook's sailing quite a bit, just trying to get it on deck safely.
The winds are shifting around the storm, so we've got 35, 40 knots, sometimes gusting up to 50.
Bear hook's on deck, swimmer has it. Take the load, swimmer clear the vessel, clear back and left 50. Swimmer's inside the cabin.
Coast Guard 6040, this is Farquhar. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have a safe voyage back to port, Captain.
We will head now off and try to escape Isaac.
How's he doing?
Still bleed, but it's slowed down a lot.
It's bleeding a lot?
Yeah, it's bleeding, but looks like you're clotting up pretty good.
I monitored his bleeding. I was able to see if the blood was coming through the gauze, and it was.
We got some thunderstorms over to the northeast, heading west, southwest.
Because the storm's getting close.
Oh yeah, major whitecaps.
Alright guys, we're about to go over land, so it's probably going to get a little bumpy here.
As we come into Tampa General, Tyler's got controls in the left seat, and there's a pretty significant crosswind into Tampa General.
Ready for approach.
Ready for approach.
Trying to make a speedy transfer when we're down there. I guess we got some weather coming in. Not to mention the giant hurricane that's coming. Roger.
Sails on deck. Planes are on deck.
You got stretcher coming out.
Roger.
We all do this job because we want to help people. And anytime you get to go do the thing that you love to do, it's something that I enjoy, being able to help.
Patient transfer transfer is complete. We're airborne again, and we'll be back on deck in about 5 minutes.
Well, the storm really has just begun, and nighttime's fallen, and there's a good chance that there's one just like it waiting for us. So we'll just see what happens overnight.
Oh, look how rough it is out there. As soon as I saw that, I knew it was gonna be bad juju out there.
Wow.
All right, let's help them get these boats cleaned up and get them secured, okay? I'm Lieutenant Commander Joe Abeda. I'm the commanding officer of Station Miami Beach, and we are here in preparation for Hurricane Isaac. Welcome to Miami.
Thank you very much, sir.
Today we have a boat crew from Coast Guard Station Marathon, Florida Keys, and we also have 2 boat crews from Coast Guard Station Isla Mirada in the Florida Keys. Let's go ahead and grab that other crew. Hey, can you guys holler down to that other crew and have them come down real quick? If it looks like a Coast Guard unit is going to take the brunt of the storm, we will do everything we need to make sure that we move our assets out so that they're safe and secure. Welcome to Miami Beach. My house is your house, so if you need anything at all, let us know, okay? Is your families and all your personal effects squared away back home? Yes. Okay, that's priority 1 for us, okay? The latest on the storm, it has turned, so we have decided to stay put. All right, we are not gonna evacuate. But I don't know what's gonna happen between now and tomorrow, so we'll just stand by. This is probably, I would say, my 12th hurricane, and there's a lot of good lessons learned, but I'd tell you the biggest lesson learned has been they're very unpredictable. One slight turn over the course of 6 hours to the north can have a huge impact on how we respond. All right, no questions? Everybody's good? All right, if you need anything, let us know. So we've really spent months and months really in preparation for this event.
Station Miami Beach, Coast Guard 45638, underway.
Station, roger, request ETA.
Station 3A, once I get offshore and see how rough it is, I'll see my speed and I'll give you an ETA. Give me an updated position.
3 Station, stand by.
I've got a disabled vessel with 1 man on it, about 25 miles offshore. It's a little rough out there. We've got about 30, 35 knot winds. Seas estimated at 4 to 6, so it might take us a little while to get out there. All right, coming up. All right. Oh, look how rough it is out there.
It's doozy.
Who's the first one to get sick? You guys, it's gonna be rough, all right? So hold on.
We could already see before we even left our boat basin that the weather was definitely gonna be an issue. Had to prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
We noticed at the turning basin in front of the base that there was white caps, and as soon as I saw that, I knew it was gonna be bad juju out there. Stand by.
Once we got past the cut, things were getting a little bit hairy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty bad out there. 8 to 10 foot seas, maybe a few 12-foot swells coming through. It was choppy, real choppy.
This is the get some weather.
The thing about the waves here is that they're real steep, so we were at a few points getting the boat completely out of the water.
Hold on.
It was definitely a sticky situation.
That might be him out there on the radar. You see that blip right there at about 15 miles? Yeah. That's probably him. Yeah. My worry was the more time he spent out there, the rougher the seas was gonna get, and the less chances of us finding him. Luckily, he had good communications with Sector. When we get this, everybody have each other's back, you know? When we're tossing the line, everything out for safety, dude. It's gonna be nasty. Once we got out there, it was nighttime. The sun had set, which made it that more dangerous. And seeing the seas at nighttime's not that easy.
Station 3A, we're gonna raise the environment to a 7. Hey, Gibson. Gibson, you're gonna stand tow watch with Murphy.
Once we finally located the guy, it was definitely a difficult challenge.
Sector 3A, we are on scene with the vessel at position 2553.631 north.
When we arrived on scene, we saw the cuddy cabin, one guy on board. He was trying to beat the storm to head out to Bimini. His fuel pump went out, so he was DIW.
Start getting the line on ready. Hey, Captain. All right, listen, I'm gonna get my boat ready. I'm gonna push some fenders out. You don't have to do anything. I'm gonna come out next to your boat. You're gonna come on my boat. And then I'm gonna put your boat in tow. Okay?
All right, guys, I'm gonna make my approach to get him on board. I wanted to get the guy on our boat. I didn't want to tow him on his boat as heavy the weather was out there. I didn't want him on that boat.
Once we got him on board, the other crew members were hooking up the tow with the skiff hook.
Hey, we're ready when you are, Vic.
All right.
Seaman Gibson got on a skiff hook, and I almost took it from him just because I knew he hadn't been out there, but he got it first try.
Hey, that boat.
That was incredible. I was pretty impressed by that.
You good? Go ahead and make a round turn on it. Turn that bow.
Once we hooked up the skiff hook line, went ahead and paid out 500 to 600 feet of line. And the reason we do that is in heavy seas, it stabilizes the towed vessel a lot better.
About 100 feet out.
All right. Because it's such a long tow, we had to put chem lights on the bow of the towed vessel and also on the line so we could see what the vessel is doing. The waves were so big that the boat was disappearing behind the waves.
About 350 out!
When we arrived on scene, we saw the cuddy cabin, one guy on board. He was trying to beat the storm to head out to Bimini. His fuel pump went out, so he was DIW.
About 350 out!
Once we let out the line, I'll pick up my speed so it doesn't yaw. Make it up.
It's me!
All right.
For now, when we're setting the tow watch, we're gonna be out here on the aft deck with a knife, just in case if that boat starts taking on water from a swell going over the stern of it, then we're gonna have to probably cut the line. The likelihood's pretty high of that happening with the swells we got.
Driving into a storm. This is just a warm-up.
The weather actually picked up. We had some pretty good rain, good storm come through. I don't think you could even see maybe 6 inches in front of you.
It's raining pretty good right now. Station 3A, we are in restricted visibility. We have 0 visibility.
It just looked like you're, at warp speed kind of with the rain hitting the window and the light and everything.
Where's my tow watch? Where am I sitting? Because
it's about 6:30, 5:30. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. Started pouring rain, and you literally couldn't see about 5 feet in front of you. So that made the whole situation just that much worse.
The winds picked up even more now. There was gusts of probably 60 knots. The seas picked up to about 12 feet. It was really choppy. And I had a few guys on the boat that got seasick.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It was rough enough, basically, to get a couple of crew members sick. You can always say you don't get seasick, but usually somebody does in that type of conditions. It doesn't really matter.
Happens to the best of us, bud.
I just wanted to make sure that they were safe, so I had a guy standing throw-up watch, and I had a guy standing tow watch. So we all took care of each other, and basically we took him to Miami Beach Marina after what was about a 4 or 5 hour tow.
Hey, if you guys want, you can start setting up for a side tow.
Once we got closer inland, the sea started calming down a little bit. The weather had kind of gave us a little bit of a break.
We're gonna need to put lines on his boat. You can go ahead and grab a couple lines.
I can't really stress enough how important preparations are for going out on the boat. You need to have your safety equipment. We also need to know what the weather's going to be doing. This guy obviously took the gamble trying to beat the storm to get over to Bimini, and unfortunately, it didn't pay off for him. If we couldn't have got out there, if things didn't go smoothly as they did, you know, he'd probably be at the bottom of the sea with a boat.
My crew did an awesome job. They were on point the whole entire time.
Yeah, make them up.
We train a lot here, and it's good to see it pay off. At the end of the day, it was a safe evolution. Nobody got hurt. We were able to save the boat.
All right, man. Well, good luck with everything. All right.
You're always gonna have one person out there, and we were able to get them this time. There's never a dull moment down here in Station Miami Beach.
All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. So the storm didn't turn out to be too big of a deal, but we exercised our plan. We got some lessons learned, and good job to everybody. Now that the storm has passed, we're gonna have a quick meeting with all hands at the station to discuss how we dealt with it. Matt was the OD this weekend, third-class petty officer running a large station like Miami Beach during a tropical storm hurricane event. Everybody think he did a pretty good job? Awesome job. Good job, Matt. I'm extremely proud of what Petty Officer Morin was able to accomplish. He just recently qualified as an Officer of the Day for us. Everything went smooth, there was no hiccups, and when there was pressure situations, Matt Morin performed well. That's what it's all about right there. Just because of your collar devices doesn't mean you can't step up if you're a junior person and take a leadership position and be in charge. So keep up the good work, all right? Thanks, sir. Everybody worked extremely great as a team to prepare for Hurricane Isaac. And it was just really great as the commanding officer to see that network come together.